Okay, good afternoon. I'd like to call this meeting of the MCAG Governing Board to order. The time is 2:02. Before we begin, I'd like to let everyone know that we do have Spanish translation present for those who may need language assistance. Now we may please have roll call.
Director Espinoza?
Present.
Here. Director Smith?
Present.
Director McDaniel? Director Zamra?
Present.
Director Nagy?
Here.
Director Nelson?
Here.
Director Rivera?
Present.
Director Silvera?
Present.
Director Yanes?
Here. Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay. Now please stand and join the Pledge of Allegiance. Lloyd, is this adequate wait time? Got it, okay. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, that's right up there.
Item number 2 is the approval of the agenda. Do any of the directors or the executive director have any comments on the agenda?
No, Mr. Chair, despite my note.
Okay, is there a motion?
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, can we get a roll call vote since we have people on Zoom?
Who's on Zoom?
Everybody's here. They said it.
There's no directors on Zoom, right?
Do you have a updated script, the updated meeting outline? Okay.
You don't need to do it if everybody's here.
Nope,
Yeah.
that was from Thursday, sorry.
Okay. The next item is public comment. Public comment is
Aye.
open for, oh, yeah, sorry. Can I get a roll call vote, or can I get a vote, please?
Sorry, Josh.
Aye.
Aye. The next item is public comment. Public comment is now open for anyone to speak on matters not listed on the agenda, and comments are limited to 3 minutes per person. Do we have anyone in the room today who would like to make a comment? Have we received any public comments by phone or email, or do we have anyone who wishes to provide comment to the board today?
Don't know.
Item 4A is the Citizens Advisory Committee report. I don't see Michelle. Okay. Item 4B is the Caltrans report. Do we have Caltrans? Yeah. Okay.
The 16th, I have no more complaints.
Yeah.
I believe Tom Dumas is joining us.
Now can you hear me?
There.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
There's too many buttons for me. Anyway, in keeping with the revised agenda everybody has, I will cut my speaking points in half just for you today. So I'll make it quick. Thank you, board. This is Tom Dumas, Caltrans District 10. Just wanted to let you know the California Public Utilities Commission has released its call for application under its public hearing account. It provides grants and loans to finance up to 100% of the costs of installing wiring and broadband network equipment to cities and residents. There is $15 million available. Application deadlines are July 1st. And if you go to the CPUC website, you'll find all the information in there if you're interested in doing that for your agency. The California Department of Transportation is also pleased to release the final locally sponsored project initiation document agreement guidance. And it's being implemented effective immediately. They want to thank all the community, the partners, the leaders who all had input onto this. And if you have any requests or comment, they will be responding to you directly as well. But if you want further information, you can go to the Multimodal System Planning ITSP, the Caltrans website. And lastly, Caltrans is hosting a Federal Grants 101 webinar series to assist local and regional transportation plan partners in applying for competitive federal grant applications under the Infrastructure Investment Acts and bipartisan infrastructure laws. The workshop will be held Thursday, May 9th. It's from 10 to 11:30. And to register, you need to go to the Caltrans Federal Grant 101 webinar. If you Google that, you'll find it, and you can register for that series. And that's really it. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Do you have any questions for Tom?
I just want to say thanks, Tom, for pivoting to be able to attend today's meeting after rescheduling from last week. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item number 5 is information items, and these items are included for informational purposes and will not be presented by staff unless board members have questions. Are there any questions for staff? Any questions from the public? Item 6 is the consent calendar. These items may be acted on with one vote unless specifically removed for separate consideration by a member of the board, a member of staff, or a member of the public. Do any of the directors have questions for staff? Are there any comments from the public? Is there a motion?
Move to approve?
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 7 is action items. These items will be presented by staff, and public comment will be available during the consideration of each item. Item 7A is a request to approve via resolution the fiscal year 2024-2025 overall work program and budget. Nav, you got 2 minutes.
Well, I got actually 50 minutes, so.
Okay.
I'll make it quick. This meeting is technically because of this item. We have to submit a resolution to Caltrans by May 10th. Our next meeting, I think, is May 18th. So, that's the reason why you're all here. So thank you, Stacy. Well, actually, thank Elizabeth, because this is.
I thought we were coming to see you, Nav.
Okay. Last month, we went over a couple items, what projects we'll be completing, what projects will be underway for 24-25. Nothing really has changed from the last presentation from last month. But here's a list of the new projects that we're going to be carrying out for 24-25. Some of these procurements are underway. So July 1st, once the new year starts, we'll hit some of these projects, hit the ground running. Next slide. Some budget summary for fiscal year 24-25. The total budget for the MPO is about $5,059,000. It's a decrease of $25,000, 25%. There's an increase in salaries by 4%, which includes potential merit, cost of living, and benefits, along with a decrease in professional service by 46% and a 54% decrease in absence. As I mentioned, the decrease is basically from the housing. Majority of the work was done in the 23-24 fiscal year. The decrease is about $1.6 million. We'll be carrying over some PL money along with some PPM, which is a planning, programming, and monitoring, and then finishing up the UC Merced study in the next fiscal year. Anybody have questions about the revenues? Right. There's the revenue. Here's the expenditures. As you can see, the salaries went up by 4%, but the overall decrease in our professional services is mainly because of the housing element, which is a multi-jurisdictional housing element for this year. We did down scope on the fixed assets last year, or this year, in 22-23. We were talking about renovating this conference room. As you can tell, it's a little tight in here. But so we kind of down scope where we're going to do in phases. First thing is we're going to bring on a consultant to do some of the architect engineering, make this conference room more efficient, and maybe expand it a little out this way so we can have all the public meetings in here for the next couple of years. Sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Stacey has me trying to grab $20 million to do by 5 o'clock. So that concludes this presentation. Anybody have any questions?
I I do. Now, can you go back to the first slide, please? Right there. No, that one right there. The next one?
With the list of projects?
Yeah,
The-
okay. I don't remember, what's coordinated social services transit plan? I'm just curious.
Elizabeth? Donna?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. Long
No,
as the
she is.
information goes.
And it's not something that we typically do, or else I would be able to tell you. It's a,
Meg or Elizabeth?
Both of them are online.
God bless.
there's hard to see. I can't see what you're doing, so I can't help you at all.
That's okay.
Elizabeth, are you on?
There she is.
I just got promoted. Thank you. Can you guys hear me? I can see you.
Yes.
Okay. That plan, we call it coordinated plan for short, but it is required in federal law. So the MPO has to prepare a coordinated plan, and the purpose of it is to coordinate public transit and social services transit for disabled and elderly and seniors. It's required, and our last one was 2019, I believe, or 2020 around
There it is. Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
I do apologize. I'm again right now.
Well, and just to reiterate, the budget has not changed since the draft that we presented at the previous meeting. So just this is the summary, but without any changes.
Any other questions? Okay, are there any comments from the public? Is there a motion?
Motion to approve?
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 7B is a request to award the 2024 Ana Maria Fuentes Scholarship to Golden Valley High School student Joshua Perez Mendoza. Mary Michael.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, very happy to be here today to request your action to present the Ana Maria Fuentes Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to a young man who is very, very deserving. He has a stellar academic resume, he's a student athlete. He works, does volunteer work for his church and works on a local dairy. He's probably got accepted into every school he applied for, and he wants to become wants to pursue a degree in veterinary science. So we're very happy to present this item today. He was a unanimous recommendation of the selection committee, which included Ana Maria Fuentes' sister, directors Samra, Pedroso, and Hogue, as well as staff member, did Ray sneak out? He was here, Dr. Ray Ma. So we were very pleased with all the applications we received, which we had 20 to choose from, but he stood out to the crowd. So happy to make that recommendation today, and thank you to all the selection committee members who participated in that process.
I spoke to him, he was at my kid's school last night, and I talked to him. He's going to Yale. So, yeah, he's got a full ride scholarship to Yale, so this is really gonna help him on the other side of it. So, pretty excited about it.
And we will present the check to him at the Golden Valley High School Awards Night on May 16th, which some of us are in Washington, D.C., but Director Samra had said he would represent the selection committee on behalf of the board. And thank you.
All right, are there any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Okay, is there a motion?
Make motion.
Second it?
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 8 is MCAG discussion items, and there are none. There aren't any items on the transit agenda or on the regional waste management authority agenda, which takes us to other reports, and Stacy's reports will probably be longer than the meeting completely last. Go ahead.
Is that a challenge? Because I could do it. No, just a couple things. Want to just reiterate what I emailed out today, that next week is the spring fair in Las Banas, the May Day fair, and that we are going to be offering the free shuttles again. So from Target and Food for Less in the city of Las Banas, folks can drive, park there, and take a free shuttle. I believe it's 5 to 11:30. The last shuttle leaving the fairgrounds at 11:30, running about every 30 minutes. So it's a great way for us to get people who've never ridden the bus before. If you know, or if you're coming from out of town and you don't want to have to try to find a place to park, you can park there and go. But what's new this year is we're also offering free LB commuter service on the fixed route for that entire week. So if you live in Merced, you can take the LB route for free, get out to Las Banas, get to the fairgrounds, and come all the way back. So that starts on Monday. So that's one of our new expansion of a program that has been pretty popular. Also, I know many of you will be joining many of us to attend the San Joaquin Valley Policy Conference in Visalia next week, starting Monday evening. I know we've handed out some folders for the information. There's also your information on your calendars, and then I sent some follow-up today. So hopefully you have everything that you need there. But I do want to highlight that Director McDaniel is sitting on one of the two Valley electeds panels. And also, the city of Merced will be recognized at lunch on Wednesday for one of the Blueprints Award recipients. I believe it's for the ADU plan.
Yep.
Thank you. I thought that was what it was about. Okay. So those are two exciting things to note. And then just want to mention last that if you haven't seen the flyer yet, the High Speed Rail Authority will have a open house in Merced next Thursday, May 2nd at the Senior Center from 5 to 7. If you don't have this information or you'd like to have it, I can send the flyer out. But that's happening.
Can you send that out, please?
Yes, I will. And that is my report.
Okay, thank you very much. Item 14 is Director's Reports. Director Nagy.
I have nothing to report.
Director Yanez.
Just that the city of Las Banas received the round 3 of the encampment resolution grant, so I'll be smiling for a while. Until about October of 2025 when we start construction. 51 single units, wraparound services, the whole shebang. So, we were really fortunate. 9 cities in the state got it, and we were one of them. We received the second highest award, for cities, so.
Where is it gonna go?
Currently, the plan, which could change, is Ward Road at Gilbert Gonzalez is currently the plan. So, and that could change. So that's the designated city property we would use.
11.8 million.
Yep, 11.8, higher than the city of Fresno and the city of Oakland.
I heard Christy when she found out, she started crying.
Yeah, and then she wasn't even around. She was too busy working, so I couldn't stick her in front of the ABC News camera like I wanted to. So I tried, but yeah, she was busy. That's all I got.
Director Pereira. That's really long.
I had lunch as I'm in a coma.
Director.
Usually get it back together by 3.
Director Samra.
Yeah, just for me, as you know, I'm on the Calvinist board, and I wanted to acknowledge the great support that I'm getting from our staff here. I come in, I feel like a king here, you know, everything's laid out, everything is set up, water bottles there, I mean, you can't ask for better, everything is set up. I just wanted to give kudos to our staff here for helping me get going on that. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Kudos to the team.
Director.
Wow, I'll have to ditto that. What else can I say? You did a great job.
Well, thank you.
That's all I have to say.
Director Smith.
Nothing to add, but congratulations to Los Banas. It's great news.
Director. Oh,
We had our groundbreaking for our water plant last week. I think it was last week. And that went well. And we also have a private owner that just opened the theater. And they had their first concert there last Friday. So this Friday, they're having another concert. And you can follow them on Facebook. They're gonna have comedy people, comedians, concerts, all kinds of performances there. So they've done a really good job in rehabilitating that poor theater. So I'm pretty happy with them. It's really nice people from Las Banas. Anyway, that's all I have.
Director Espinoza.
I don't know how, I've never ridden the bus, but on the north part of the county where we live, is there direct service to Los Banas instead of, or the people have to ride down to the 16th Street and all the way around?
Yes.
Wrap around?
Yes.
Can we change that?
I don't
It seems like a long ride, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the Transpo is our hub to connect. It's where you're gonna make your connections. And it would, I mean, it's about the volume of people that will want to go from different places. So, you know, I mean, there isn't one other central location that would make it easier to pick people up. I'm not gonna find a busload of people, you know, in one location in North Merced. So we have all the people who wanna go to Los Banos into one place. So I wish I could, but we can't.
Especially just in case people.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, no, that's a good clarifying point. You catch the LB commuter at the Transpo downtown.
It's a good bus. I've ridden it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on doing it on Thursday. Yeah.
If I may, I have a suggestion. At the Transpo Center, there's really room there for maybe 2.5 buses. Periodically, a third bus is parked in the traffic lane. And could I suggest that we make it a rule that they go around the block and stage, on O, instead of staging on 16th?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not my district.
Okay, so Serenity is saying it is a rule, so we'll make sure. that
Oh,
that-
okay. There you go. All right. Well, then let's not make it a rule.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? All right, and I have nothing. All right, this meeting is adjourned.
No, we have closed session.
Closed session, sorry. Oh. We have closed session. Okay, we are back from closed session. The board has returned from closed session. Legal counsel report out.
There is no report after closed session.
With that, I will adjourn the meeting at 2:38.
Gavel.
You're here, okay.
Thank you.